Welcome to the TechRaptor game show of 2022. My name is Andrew Stretch. I am the host for this episode. With me are our three fine contestants. Our first contestant, Rutledge, the CEO and founder of TechRaptor, enjoys complaining about Hunt Showdown just as much as he enjoys playing it. Next up is our contestant, Robert Scarpanito.
There you
Fumbled
go.
that one.
Mm-hmm.
Our features editor, hoping to one day become a contestant on the Great Asgardian Baking Show. And our final contestant of the day,
I don't want to know.
as always, Otten had to be here. It's in his contract. Thank you so much, all, for showing up. So this is our second annual game show now. We had a fun time with the first one. We caught a lot of you guys pretty off guard. We're back with a new setup, got new stuff going on. We have buzzers this year.
But you won't hear them. I promise
you won't hear them.
You don't want to hear them.
They're pretty awful.
So loud.
just a bit of a janky sound to them. But we will go ahead and get right into the game. The first round is going to be our industry questions. These are going to be related to the big industry news of the year. So if anyone has any questions before we begin, speak now.
I do have a couple.
Yes.
What is this? Is this Jeopardy rules? Are we answering like what is Elden Ring?
No, there's no Jeopardy rules. There are a few. Well, there is one question later that we will have Price is Right rules on. If it's anything other than just buzz in and first to answer, then I will make sure to let you guys know at the top of the round. We've got a few mini games in there as well. And aside from that, hopefully it just all makes sense. If there's any confusion, then we'll fix it on the fly.
As we always do here on the pod.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. So, in the industry, question 1. Last year, we spoke about the incredible game Balan Wonderworld and Yuji Naka, its creator. But it looks like this year, Yuji Naka got into a little bit of hot water. Can any of you guys tell me what Yuji Naka got arrested for recently? Oh, and I have Robert first in there with the buzz.
I believe it was insider trading with Dragon Quest treasures.
I believe that was correct. Well, it's definitely insider trading. Pretty sure it was Dragon Quest. I believe it was also another game as well.
Yeah, he got arrested a second time.
Yeah, he got arrested.
It was the second time. I didn't realize we were trying to get both.
That's quite the fall from grace, really, when you think about it.
I mean, making Balan Wonderworld for however long he did has really got to mess with your brain.
Oh, yeah.
Is that it? That's the culprit? It was all Balan's fault?
He had put himself in the mind space to make it, and that was a bad place to be.
Yeah, have you seen the dance
Insanity
numbers
plea.
in that game? Yeah, it's nuts.
Okay, moving on. PlayStation just released their Game Pass competitor this year, but from least expensive tier to most expensive tier, what are the names of them?
Can I clarifying question?
Yes.
Do you lose points if you get it wrong?
No, there is no losing of points. I've only built my system up enough to increase points or reset to 0. So there's no losing points.
Okay.
But I see that Rob has buzzed in already.
Yeah,
what is the order?
PlayStation Plus Essential, Extra, Premium.
Ooh. That is in fact correct.
There you go.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Very, very nice. Does anyone else have anything more to add to that potentially?
I didn't know any of them.
For a bonus point?
Yeah, for a bonus point.
I still hold to that it should be PlayStation Plus Premium, PlayStation Plus Premium, and PlayStation Plus Premium.
There you go.
Premium,
PS plus PPP.
Yep.
Isn't there like a PlayStation
Way
Plus
easier
Classic?
to remember.
Yeah.
Are you subscribed to 1P or 3?
What was that, Otten?
So isn't there a PlayStation Plus Classic thing?
Well, it's the PlayStation Classic is within Premium.
There you
but
go.
it's not worth it.
Yeah. Were you looking for, was it PlayStation Plus Deluxe where you can cloud?
That is
where
in
you
fact
can't
what I was
cloud
looking for.
stream in certain countries, right?
That is a bonus point for you, Rob.
Wow,
Okay.
running away with it.
That's quite a lead to start off with. Moving on to question 3. Early this year, January 31st, the New York Times purchased a popular online game. What was that? Oh, Rutledge in very quick.
Wordle.
That is in fact Wordle.
Does anybody still play Wordle?
What the fuck's Wordle?
Is that a serious question?
We talked about it on the podcast, first of all.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I
don't know.
Called Waffle.
With some of the responses that Rut was giving out last year, I can't take anything for granted now.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. All right. So the Game Awards dazzled the world with big wins, game reveals, and what has now officially become the longest award acceptance speech ever. That was some fun news that just dropped this morning or last night, I believe. But which of the Muppets made an appearance at the Game Awards this year? It's Rutledge again.
Animal.
Animal it is.
Are you trying to imply that Christopher Judge is an animal?
I mean, I wouldn't say no to his face. If the man wants to be an animal, I'll let him be the animal.
Christopher Judge is a Muppet, Andrew?
Yeah. Whoa.
That could work.
I mean, if I could be a Muppet, I would be a Muppet. Let's be real. They're pretty
fair.
great. They're pretty great.
Not going to make that joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. As we continue to wait with bated breath for the Super Mario Bros. Movie, there were 2 video game movies that released this year in cinemas. Can you name them?
Oh, shit.
Andrew in first.
I believe the first was the Uncharted movie,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the second was Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
That is correct.
Man, I always forget about Uncharted because I had Sonic for sure. But I was like,
Yeah,
what's the other
Uncharted wasn't Uncharted February.
one? Mhm.
Both of them were
Early in the
very
year.
early in the year.
Yeah,
We did also have, there was a direct-to-video Mortal Kombat Legends Snowblind animated feature. But yeah, aside from that, it's been a quiet year for video game movies.
next year, baby.
Yeah, next
I
year's
mean,
gonna be big.
Right, next year we got a lot of adaptations going on. Last of Us,
Mhm.
literally in like what 13 days from when you're hearing this,
That's true. Yeah, that's coming
something
out.
like that. Yeah.
Witcher Blood Origin just dropped too.
I heard it's really
Oh,
good.
that's the one with Henry Cavill. Oh no, never mind.
Yeah, I
At least he's
saw
still
a bunch
Superman.
of CDPR people not liking it.
Ooh.
Oh, that's fun.
Interesting.
Yeah. So,
What's that? Discourse in the gaming industry? No.
Yeah.
Say it ain't so. Moving on. Since the initial release of this series in 1993, they have kept a consistent naming scheme, but that all ends this year with the dissolution of an agreement between companies. What game series am I talking about? Rob buzzed in quick.
Mr. Trebek, what is FIFA?
That is correct.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna be a big change for those millions of fans that only buy the same game every year. How will they find it on the shelves?
Who knows?
Didn't they reveal the new name of it? Isn't it just like football 23 or something?
EA Sport
Big
FC.
FC.
Yeah, that's right.
Just football club. Couldn't
Why
even
not?
call it football. Wait, does this finally clear up the discourse between football and soccer?
No,
Yeah.
No? Okay.
Yeah. It's not called SC.
this is a fight to the death.
What would it be? Skate Club?
Yeah, it could be a skate club. I think
Maybe.
we're going to be looking forward to that game from next year too. I think Skate full
Skate
stop.
4. Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
What?
The new skate game.
Sure.
So excited.
I mean,
You know, it's
you
like tech.
enjoy
it's like-
video games, right?
very few.
Yeah, they're like tech decks, but for your virtual feet.
Dude, tech decks were big this Christmas for at our house. I have a
Yeah.
4-year-old nephew, and he's like, "Give me fucking tech decks." He's
Oh,
like, "Check
yeah.
out what I can do," and he can't do anything.
Really, the OG fidget toy, right?
I
Yeah.
guess.
Probably.
Cool. Shout out to Tech Deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Official
I didn't think we would be
sponsors.
talking
No.
about it.
I mean, hey, they're making a comeback. It's real weird.
There's a lot. He got some. They have a tech deck, and then it came with 2 little shoes to put on your fingers.
Were they sponsored by Vans? Just
I
Van
don't-
little
they
finger
weren't
shoes?
Vans, no, but
Could you get Sonic's soap shoes?
if someone hasn't done that, they should.
Okay. There's been a lot of turmoil in the industry, but a few bright bits of news are the continued growth and push towards formal unions in the gaming space. Which company was the first to successfully form a union?
I know this.
Otten in there
I
again.
believe it was Raven Software
That is correct.
at Blizzard.
Yep. We'll see
I
how they
remember that
go
was-
going into next year.
See if they exist this in 2023.
There were 2 games released this year with the aid of notable best-selling authors. Can you tell me what those 2 games were? That's right.
I can tell
there
you.
was
I can tell you
2.
what one of them was.
Oh, I'm sure
One
everyone
of
can
them.
tell me one of them.
How best selling? Wait, no, hold on.
Very best-selling. Okay,
Elden
Rob,
Ring.
go for it.
Elden Ring for sure, and then that one weird game with the minis with Brian Sanderson.
I don't think that's out yet.
Is that not out yet?
It is.
That is out, and that is
Oh,
correct.
It's called Moon something. I was thinking of it, but I didn't think it was out.
Moonstone,
Moonbreakers.
Moonbreakers.
Yeah. Damn. I
You
didn't
got
think it
there.
was
You
out
guys
yet.
got there. Okay. Moving on. Last year.
I didn't get a score for that.
Oh, you did not?
Did I not?
You should now.
There we go.
Last year, Stadia announced the closure of its internal studios, which raised a few eyebrows. But this year, what large business announcement did Google Stadia make?
Large.
Rutledge, you've buzzed in.
They're shutting down.
That is correct.
Oh. I knew. I was like, it's got to be something other than that.
that was the gimme,
Yeah,
guys.
I like that. That was like
Guys, that was the
almost a
gimme.
trick question.
Well,
I was
it's
like,
one of
that's
those
too
where,
easy.
like, we were talking about Jeopardy before, where it's like that's too obvious, and you don't. You try to outthink yourself.
It's fun to put the stumpers in. There was a lot of very, very deep technical tunic questions that I was potentially going to throw at you. But no, I decided to have you guys tell me that Google Stadia is closing down.
Yeah, see, I thought it was that simple, and I was like, no, I'll let Rhett have this one.
Stretch is just going to put up some of the tunic language.
The
and
language.
be like,
Oh,
you've got 30 seconds to decipher this, and
Yeah,
we're
he's
just going to
gonna
look blankly at the screen.
write some question with that.
There was, I did spend a good 30 minutes trying to figure out whether that would be too cruel or not.
You
and
should have done it.
The answer was yes.
I mean,
That's like the final Jeopardy question.
oh god.
Yeah, it's like the final one worth 100 points.
All other questions are irrelevant because of it.
It's like the golden snitch.
Yeah.
All right. Question 10. A new Tomb Raider game was announced to be in the works. Can you tell me the name of the company that will be working with Crystal Dynamics to publish this game? Rutledge.
Amazon Games.
Correct.
Well known for a single player game maker publisher.
That's all they publish.
I mean, I do appreciate Amazon's shotgun method of getting into video games.
I mean, if you have a shitload of money, why not?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. If
Gotta
it's a
get
flop,
people
then
to
it's a
do that.
tax write-off. Look at all the
Epic
movie
Games did it
studios.
to make their store relevant.
Mhm.
Worked
All
out.
right. Which YouTuber announced this year that they would be getting into video game publishing because they believed they knew what it took to publish a good game? Bonus points if you can name the company. Rut, I see you buzzed in very quickly.
Video Game Donkey, and I don't remember the company name.
Okay, so that's definitely a point to Rut for knowing the YouTuber, but does anyone on the panel? I'll go.
I do.
Andrew, you did buzz in next.
I do not know it.
Okay. Rob?
Big Mode.
Big Mode Publishing.
Big Mode.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Also, I thought we were waiting to buzz till after the question was read, Rutledge.
I don't.
Man.
It's.
Oh, we can do it in middle of the question. This is changes the game, my man.
We can do it the second you go to the next slide and it's blank. We just
Actually, I'm going to start paying really close attention, and if there is a buzz halfway through my speech, you got to answer then.
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that.
All right.
Question.
Well, now you have to turn on the sound stretch so you can hear it interrupt you.
I'll just watch. It's okay. I'll watch. I don't need the sound. Don't need the sound. All right. So with that, we will go into our first mini game.
Oh.
Do I need to have played this game? In this,
Probably
we are going to. Well, you're all going to submit to me. I want you guys to tell me a new game that is released in 2022, part of like a new series, a sequel, a threequel, and one of the many collections that came out this year. There weren't as many 5-quels this year. So take a moment, do some thinking.
Wait,
boy.
This is 4 separate games, right? We have to submit to you. Okay.
Yeah, so this will be a game that started a new franchise or a standalone game that came out in 2022. A sequel, a game that is the second. If it is the second, but it is also a prequel, I will count it. Yeah.
Let's see here.
It has been a banger year for games, let me just say.
Yeah.
What's so sad too is we just 2 weeks ago watched at least 25 games on a stage with Mr. Keeley.
Yeah.
This was hard.
It's true. It's true. Oh, there we go.
So when you say threequel, is it all 3 released this year, or just
no? It's just it is the third game in a series.
Okay. Third.
Gotcha. Okay.
A dumb example that I saw that doesn't really count. Freddy Fish 3 hit the Nintendo Switch in January.
That's pretty important.
That could potentially count.
Boy.
Yeah,
this is
a tough one.
harder than I thought it should be.
Yeah, it's because I'm always used to looking at a list of all the things I need. I don't keep
Yeah.
it on the calendar.
Just got eyes drifting off to an extra monitor that you think will be going on.
I would not dare cheat for this. The most honorable game show of ours.
Oh, and collection. I forgot about that one. Ugh.
I will say you guys have another minute.
Another minute.
I don't know collections that came out.
Yeah, same.
Put one in there. We'll see if Stretch will take it.
Rut has got his answers in. Gotten a few correct there. Maybe a few wrong. Oh, and of course, for those who may be listening or watching, play this at home. Gather the friends around. Get Grandpa involved. Play along with us. I'm sure he knows all about Video Game Donkey and his bold stride.
Hey, watch a Grandpa sweep though. He just knows buzzes in immediately, right? Has everything right.
Interesting. Your answers in?
I just sent it to you.
Okay, excellent. So, for Rutledge, Midnight Suns as a new game for a sequel, God of War Ragnarok. I am going to say no to that because that is the 5th game. That's the 5th console game. I didn't want to get too nitpicky whether someone would want to say that Ragnarok was like a 5th or a 7th because of the PSP titles, but it's not really a sequel.
So technically, isn't a sequel just a game that is after a predecessor?
I guess I should specify that
We're not
it's
specifically
second game.
The second game. Yes, it is the sequel. Yeah.
Okay.
Threequel, Bayonetta 3, excellent. Collections. The Final Fantasy Pixel Collection, which I believe came out like last week.
Yeah.
Is a collection of a whole bunch of games.
Okay.
So that's going to be 3 points for Rut. We'll take a look at Andrew's. We've got Neon White, excellent. A sequel, Horizon Forbidden West, excellent. Left the threequel blank.
Couldn't think of a threequel. Couldn't think of one.
And for the collection, you put the Sega Mini Drive 2. That's like the micro console.
That's right. It's a collection of games.
Yeah, no, that's I'll totally give that.
Sure.
That's 3 points for you. And for Scrappy, we have Elden Ring, Horizon Forbidden West, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and blank for collection.
Yeah, I don't remember any collection.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3, that is the third Xenoblade Chronicles, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Did they just call the second one X?
Well, so there is X, but that's like a spin-off.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know if we would.
I do not know enough, and I don't want to incite your rage by bringing up the gem.
I fucking hate.
We know how much you like it.
I spent 60 hours with that game, and it still didn't come to mind until the very last second.
I literally said its name before we started recording, and I couldn't think of it just now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It was literally a nominee for Game of the Year, and I still didn't.
You also gain 3 points. Some other noticeable 2s that have come out, sequels that have come out: Windjammers 2, Dying Light 2, Elex 2, Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins. I was going to give because that's technically a sequel to the first Final Fantasy.
No, I guess.
Well, sure.
Another threequel was Total War Warhammer 3.
Oh shit!
And collections, you have that Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection, the Life is Strange remastered collection, the Jackbox Party Starter, and my personal favorite, Kingdom Hearts Integrum Masterpiece for Cloud.
Oh yeah.
Oh motherfucker! I forgot
you guys forgot Integrum Masterpiece.
Oh
yeah, clearly.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry, Nomura.
Yeah.
I feel like we let you down.
So, doing a point check in here, we have Rutledge at 8 points, Robert at 8 points, and Andrew at 5 points. It's from Rob's early lead to now, everything's getting pretty balanced. Andrew, how you feeling in the back there?
Oh, now that the buzzer rules have changed, the game will change.
Okay. You didn't know to come out swinging.
Well, I thought we talked about wait till after the question was over. That's all.
All right.
Just Rutledge is cheating is all I'm saying.
And hey, just to quickly go around the table, what was all of yours personal game of the year? What's your number one? Might not be for everyone else, but yours. Rutledge?
Midnight Suns.
Midnight Suns? Still getting into that?
Having a really good time with it.
Excellent.
Nice.
Scrappy?
I've had some time to think about it. I think in one of the pods before, I was like, I don't know if it's God of War or Elden Ring. I think right now I'm sitting on Elden Ring as the game of the year. Just there's so much to dig into it. And I mean, like everyone talks about it. I'm sure you've heard of the game. I'm sure you've heard people talk about it as their game of the year, but I don't know. It hits right.
Yeah. Hey, no, moving with the crowd is not a negative thing. It's a game that spoke to a lot of people and a lot of not FromSoft people, which is really great for them.
Yeah, Rutledge, how'd you like?
The 30 minutes I played seemed polished.
And Otten, how's your personal game of the year?
Definitely God of War Ragnarok. For
Hell
sure.
yeah.
It's like the perfect blockbuster AAA game of what you want out of one.
Mhm.
It kind of gives you everything.
And it's
Awesome.
like one of the most perfect sequels too, I feel like.
So good. Very good. As a sequel.
I've now
that
put
good.
in 3 hours to Ragnarok myself. I'm looking forward to really
It starts
crushing more
out
of
with
that
the
in
fucking
new year.
bang.
Yeah. Big energy so far.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Stretch? What's your personal game of the year?
Tunic. Gotta be
Tunic.
Tunic.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be
I
that.
lost my life and my soul to that game for like 3 weeks.
Mm.
The scribbling etchings, discussing secrets on private forum. That was a trip.
Just like
Absolute
red
trip.
rum written all over the walls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. Loved it.
Great game.
Okay, so going into the next round, buzzers have been reset. This is going to be the multiple choice round.
boy.
Here will pop up.
You're gonna risk it before you see the answers.
That's true. So yeah,
Ooh.
I'm gonna be keeping an eye on the buzz. I'm only gonna be revealing what they are until after I've said them. So if you want to buzz early, be my guest. But it may not work out for you.
I have a feeling that it's multiple choice for a reason.
Mm.
Yes
We're
and
gonna trip you
no.
up.
So this year was a big year for Pokemon, with 3 large releases that definitely did not tear the industry in two. If I was to load up Pokemon Legends Arceus, who would I have as my choice of starter Pokemon? Is it A, Mew, Rhydon, and Bulbasaur, B, Cyndaquil, Rowlet, and Oshawott, C, Litten, Snivy, and Totodile, or D, Tepig, Chikorita, and Poplio? Otten in first, narrowly beat out Rob.
Pretty sure it's B, Cyndaquil, Rowlet, and Oshawott.
That is correct.
There
That
we
is
go.
another point.
I did have to
Otten.
listen to all of them because I was like, "Oh, I'm not that certain."
Wait, do you not like Pokemon much?
I played Arceus. I didn't beat it.
Oh,
Same. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
I think I played 20 hours. I don't know, 15 hours.
they put a weird super boss fight at the end of that game. I don't think that a lot of people would have like really gotten to the end of that because, gee, that boss sucked.
Yeah.
Okay, as acquisitions seem to be ramping up across the industry, Embracer Group has been staying pretty consistent. How many companies has Embracer Group embraced in 2022?
Oh, Lord.
Is it 12, 8, 17, or 26?
I'll go for it.
Otten, you're in first.
I'm gonna say 12.
12 is unfortunately incorrect. Next up was Rut.
17.
17 is correct. Did you know that off the top of your head, or was that just... Why
He's been
did you know
counting.
that off the top of your head?
'Cause I was reading up on it the other day.
Mm.
You bastard.
He was studying.
Acquisitions fascinate me. So
Could you name any of the acquisitions?
Yeah,
For
name
bonus
all
points,
of them.
Name
right
each of
now.
them. Yeah.
that's digging a little too deep. Numbers,
some-
yeah. Names,
That's some
no.
bullshitty gatekeeping.
Square Enix Europe.
You're not a real gamer until you can name all
Until you can
19 or 17.
Until you can name every employee under the Embracer
That's right.
name. That's the only way you're a
Oh,
real
God.
gamer.
What were they originally called way back?
Oh, God.
Nordic Games.
Assassin's Creed has announced a number of titles coming in the not so distant future, but which of the below is not one of their announced games? Is it Codename Hex, Codename Red, Dynasty, or Mirage?
I think
The
you need to
buzzer's
reset
not
the buzzer.
reset.
Let me clear the buzzers.
Damn,
Otten,
as soon as I pressed, I was like, no, I'm not sure.
Otten, which one do you reckon it is?
I don't think Hex is one of them.
You don't think Hex is one of them?
Yeah, codename Hex.
Hex is unfortunately one of them.
Shit, then I know the answer now.
Rut, you were up next.
Codename Red.
Codename Red.
No.
That is also a real Assassin's Creed game.
50-50, Scrappy.
At this point, Scrappy's got a 50-50. If you mess it up,
Dynasty?
then that is correct.
There you go.
Yep.
Dynasty is actually a Chinese comic series of Assassin's Creed.
I wasn't sure if they were, because they're doing that whole like it's going to be one thing. If it was, they were going to call that Dynasty.
Oh no,
Isn't
that's
that
what I
called
mean?
like Infinite?
Yeah, it's called Infinite.
Yeah, that's got a different name.
Yeah.
Now, that would have been brutal for me to include that.
Man,
Okay,
I forget how big that brand fucking is sometimes.
Yeah, Codename Red's the one where they're finally like, we're going to fucking Japan, man.
that's gonna be a lot of fun. I think that's also the one that's like meant to go like
I already played
back
that game though.
to Assassin's
Tsushima.
basics. I know that one of them is meant to be like really like this is like Assassin's Creed 2 style Assassin's Creed.
Insta kills, man.
Yeah.
Man, you remember before fucking was it Origins came out? Everyone was like, "Man, Assassin's Creed 2 is getting so old. They need to redo the formula." And now they've redone the formula, and they've done it so much that everyone's like, "Please redo the formula again." So now the redo of the formula is back to our roots, baby. Assassin's Creed 2. Let's go.
Yeah. That's a weird. It's. I mean, that's the catch-22 of so many video games. Like, how do you keep enough the same to appease the capital G gamers and also keep it refreshing or develop? All right. Question 4. Boy.
The buzzer.
Oh, thank you very
God
much.
of War? Kratos?
Boy, Kirby sucks. The latest Kirby outing has him sucking up all kinds of large vehicles and objects to obtain new powers. Which of these objects could Kirby not devour in mouthful mode? Is it light bulb, scissor lift, trampoline, or big rig? That's right. I've given you 4 innocuous objects and the eldritch being that can eat anything. Rob, which one do you think is incorrect?
It's between 2. I'm gonna say Big Rig.
Big Rig is incorrect. He, in fact, turns into a Big Rig to defeat, I believe, the final boss of the game. I don't know. I did some light Googling.
See, I didn't want my Kirby spoilers, so.
That's right.
Yeah, heaven forbid I spoil this game from at some point in this year. Otten, what you got?
I'm going to go with light bulb.
Light bulb is also incorrect.
Just a total guess.
Rut is now onto the 50-50.
Scissor lift?
That is incorrect. Trampoline. He does not eat a trampoline. That is points for no one. So I'm going to give myself
Why would you
a
eat
point.
a scissor lift, first of all?
To get to high places.
Yeah.
Sounds painful.
Like gameplay wise,
Kirby?
scissor lift probably from that list makes the most sense.
Yeah. I was thinking, what the fuck's he gonna do as a light bulb? Plug himself in? And that's what I was trying to like.
He lights shit up.
Yeah, you can see in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
What game, guys? You know your knowledge of games that have come out to be released have released. What major game this year was released after a long amount of time being stuck in early access limbo? Is it Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, Star Citizen, Baldur's Gate 3, or Scum? Otten with the quick buzz in.
Well, Bannerlord did finally come out in October, so I'm gonna go with Bannerlord.
That is correct.
Okay. Scum, I
So-
thought, did that also come out?
Yeah, my brain was like, wait, what the fuck's Scum again?
No, the rest are in early access currently.
Still in. Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
they're
know
all
it's next year.
Yeah,
so
don't
they're
worry,
all
guys. Star
games that you
Citizen.
were aware of.
Star
Star
Citizen.
Citizen will come out
Yeah.
though. Don't worry, guys.
Don't you guys remember that trailer with Mark
Just keep
Hamill?
giving
from,
him
like,
money.
5 years ago.
Hmm.
Oh man, what a scam. Oh, here's another fun one. What character can you currently not play as in Marvel's Midnight Suns? Is it
Well.
A, Wolverine, B, Captain America, C, Venom, D, Blade. So Rut immediately came in.
Venom.
Venom, that is correct.
This game of the year.
It would have been really
Apparently,
fun if you missed
Deadpool's
it.
coming, and I'm very excited for that.
That makes sense. Why would you release anything Marvel and not throw in Deadpool nowadays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Slime Rancher allows players to explore new lands, collect new slimes, and build up a comfortable little farm. But which of these slimes is a new slime variant of the sequel? The Boom Slime, the Ringtail Slime, the Puddle Slime, or the Gold Slime? Okay, Rob.
I'm gonna guess Boom Slime.
That is unfortunately incorrect. The Boom Slime was a very big part of the first game.
Yeah, say I only played the second.
Otten.
I'm gonna go with the Puddle Slime.
That is also incorrect. Funnily enough, you
Just
can
a
find
guess.
the Boom Slime and the Puddle Slime right next to each other in the original game,
There you
in
go.
the forest area.
Hey, we keep
And
gifting these
another-
50-50s to Rut.
Another 50-50.
I want to say Ringtail.
Ringtail? Ringtail is correct. Those are the weird slimes that turn into rocks during the day, and it is a pain to collect them.
Mm.
And we'll now move on to our final question of the multiple choice. Buzzers have been reset. If I was to load up Warhammer 40k Darktide, what classes would I have the option to play? Is it A, Trickster, Pyromancer, Devastator, and Technomancer? B, Control, DPS, Tank, and Support? C, Psych Out, Burninator, Shooty Shooty, and Tech Geek? Or D, Veteran, Ogrin, Psyker, and Zealot? Okay, Rut buzzed in immediately again.
It's D.
That is correct.
Man, 40k is so fucking weird.
The first one, that is what was
Yeah,
the
that's
Square Enix
Outriders.
Outriders?
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
actually I pulled all of my dumb made up answers from the Outriders question of last year and put it here. And it's like there's another new game where you play as different classes going through a shooting world. It's all the same. I'll make this one easy on me.
Fair.
Okay, let me clear those buzzers. So we're going to be doing our second mini game now. It's going to be which game came first again? You guys might remember this one from last year. This will be 3 sets of questions. One will be between January and April, the other May, August, then September to December. And I'm going to be putting 4 games in front of your faces, and you'll have to let me know which one of them came out earliest in the year.
We're buzzing in on this one.
This will be...
I thought we were going to be putting them in order. I was like, fuck.
No. It's not full in order. Hell no. No, it'll just be buzz in with which one you think came first in the year. So the first set is going to be Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origins, Lost Ark, Dying Light 2, Stay Human, or Nintendo Switch Sports. Rut has buzzed in.
Lost Ark.
Incorrect. Rob, you were up next.
Dying Light Dose.
That is correct. Yeah, Dying Light came out February 4th, with Lost Ark coming out on the 11th. So very close.
I forgot when Switch Sports came out, but I feel like that wasn't early, right? That was like April.
Yeah, April 29th.
Yeah.
This is the very last game released in that first block.
Right.
So moving on to the next set of games, May through August, we have Saints Row, Vampire the Masquerade Swansong, The Quarry, or Digimon Survive. Rob has buzzed in first.
I'm gonna say Swan Song.
That is correct.
There we go.
Is there anything specific about it that jumped out to you?
I forgot it came out this year. That's what was specific about it.
You think that's because of the notoriety of the game or because of its release time?
Yeah.
Okay. All the above. And then for the third set, September through December, we have Metal Hellsinger, FIFA 2023, Goat Simulator 3, or the Callisto Protocol. Otten in with the quick buzz.
I'm pretty sure it's Metal Hellsinger.
That is correct.
There we go. Callisto was December. Goat Sim was like November.
Yeah.
FIFA was probably September or October.
FIFA was September 30th.
Yeah.
Goat
So
Sim
it's pretty
November,
close.
Callisto December. It's been a banger year for games. As I was going through, I ended up with a list of like 12 to 14 notable game releases per region. That I was just like, well, I'm not going to give them 12 games and say sort them out.
Yeah.
So I had to cut them down. It was very hard.
Would have been
So-
funny though.
Well, hey,
It would have been
based on January through March 2023 and then May 2023, I'm sure you won't have that same problem again next year.
Yeah.
Very few things are coming out. You'll be fine. Yeah, there's like nothing coming out in the next 3 months.
Oh man.
Don't look at February.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, this is going to be a fun game show to torture you all with next year too. Pretty much
Half
what
of
it
the
is.
facts are going to come out of February.
So doing a point check-in, we have Rut is in the lead with 12. Scrappy shortly behind him at 11 and Otten at 8. So Otten, for talking a lot of big game before
That's
the
what you gotta
show,
do.
how you feeling?
I'm all right. I'm comfortable with where I'm at.
Underdog energy.
That's right.
That's true. You can come and blow it away in the last
Who
round.
knows? I doubt it.
So as we settle together for another point check-in, what game is everyone most looking forward to for next year? Rut, do you want to start?
Elex 3.
He likes 3.
The return.
Showdown again.
Feels like
I'm sure-
Elex is a series they could put a new one out every year.
They could. The graphics don't change much. We're being honest. I don't know. I'm looking forward to a couple, I guess, of ones that have actual release dates Forspoken right now.
Forspoken?
Yeah,
That's fun.
Forspoken's pretty sick.
There's a lot that still don't have release dates, like Fortlock and some other ones.
I guess you wouldn't have had the chance to to play the Forspoken demo yet.
Nope.
Oops.
You gotta get one of those PS5s. Scrappy, how about you? What are you looking forward to?
Forspoken's the big one on my horizon right now. And I mean, there's the obvious like Zelda 2, right? Everyone's looking forward to.
Yep.
I mean, One Piece Odyssey. Not gonna lie, that looks. I mean, it's like 2 weeks, 3 weeks away.
Hmm.
Doesn't look too bad.
Oh,
And Otten?
it's got to be the Jedi Survive or whatever.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That does have a release
That's the
date.
new big one.
It's everything was there in the first one. They build on that. It's one of the cooler Star Wars stories of what they put out compared
Yeah.
to all their other garbage.
Did you say
Andor,
Battlefront 2 was bad?
Now we're going to
Moving on.
enter round 3, the cage fight portion. Yeah, man, there's so many good games. I think I'm personally looking forward to Final Fantasy VII.
Oh
Next
yeah,
installment.
Yeah.
7 again.
yes, that's
7
also
again,
way
again.
up there for me.
She's
But
gonna
yeah,
have
there's-
some blockbuster titles.
And hey,
hearing
16 is gonna be pretty lit too.
hearing everyone else's suggestions too, it's like, oh yeah, that's coming out. Oh yeah, that's coming back. I
Good-
can't believe
good.
I forgot we're getting a new Zelda game.
And I'm sure none of them will be delayed till the year after.
I mean, and also like Starfield's coming out next year in the first
Yeah.
half, allegedly.
Who cares?
Skyrim in space.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that when they showed
Exactly.
the gameplay, it looked real good.
That's going to be
Skyrim in
bonkers.
space.
Maybe Stalker 2 as well.
Maybe.
I haven't said anything, but
We are spoiled little boys. We have so much good on the horizon. With that, we will hop into round 3. It's going to be the games of 2022. Some of the more interesting stuff going on with games specifically. First question: buzzers have been cleared. What's the next edition of Dungeons and Dragons going to be called, guys?
Fuck off.
Rob?
It's not D&D Next, is it? I don't know. Is it some dumb name like D&D 1? Like ONE, like not the number 1, you know?
Okay.
No.
Ooh. Rut, what's your answer going to be?
I already know I'm wrong. 6E.
Okay. No, that's not a dumb, considering that they have first edition through 3.5 up to 5th edition. That's not a stupid guess. Otten, do you have a guess?
Sure, D&D Infinite. Who gives a fuck?
It's like Assassin's Creed.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go back and give that to Rob because it is
next. Is it next?
Well, D&D Next was the code name for 5th edition. That then it went from D&D Next to 5th edition, but 1 D&D is what they're calling the current one.
Okay.
If anyone else got it exact, I would have had to have given it to them, but you were well enough toe over the line for that.
Okay. 1 D&D.
Yep. It's dumb.
Okay.
And it's a code name as well, so it may become 6th edition. If it does, then I'll retroactively come back to this video and give you another point.
Yeah. Just edit it real quick.
Yeah. Everyone loves playing games on their PCs, which is why it is so great that this year...
I gotta reset it.
The buzzers.
Oh,
Buzzer.
thank you. Which is why it's so great this year that so many PlayStation exclusive games were released for PC. Can you name at least 3 of them?
Ooh.
Otten in first.
Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna put Miles Morales. That kind of too.
Mm-hmm.
And Uncharted 4.
Uncharted 4?
Or the Uncharted collection thing or whatever it was. Was it Uncharted? Yeah, Uncharted 4 came.
Yeah.
Legacy of
It was
Thieves.
4 and
And then
Lost Legacy
Yeah. Or
was in it.
no. Yes.
PSP one or
Yep.
No.
Vita.
Yeah, I thought
No,
Uncharted
that's
4.
Golden Abyss.
All
Yeah,
good.
Golden Abyss.
No one wanted to play Golden Abyss.
I was so excited for that and got like half an hour in and I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. I remember, hey, I bought it as like a Vita launch title.
Ooh, sorry.
Oof.
I've still got my Vita here somewhere. It's in my bag.
I think I only used the Vita. That was the only game I think I purchased. Everything else was just Final Fantasy installs. So I could just play Final Fantasy whatever
bad.
on the go.
Yeah. Sure, all of you guys have been keeping up with the massively popular world of Valheim. This year, it had a new expansion adding its first major biome. Can you tell me what that was?
Rut, you gotta know. You've edited like 50 bajillion guides for this game.
It's true.
It's
Rut, you're up
Mistlands.
first. Mistlands?
Yeah.
That is correct.
There you go.
I
Wait,
had to
that's
think
the name
about
of
the
the-
guides that we published, and I was like
Wait,
going sequentially, like, okay, we published this one.
Hold on, that's the name of the expansion or the update. That's just also the name of the biome.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so dumb. It's so dumb.
Just like the Hearth and Home update brought improvements to your hearth and your home.
Yeah, I guess. Because I knew the name of the update, but I was like, that can't be the name of the biome. That would be
Hearth?
ridiculous. But
Keep it simple, stupid. Oh boy. Return to Monkey Island was the first time that series creator Ron Gilbert had worked on the franchise in 31 years. Can you tell me what the names of the main character and primary antagonist of the franchise is?
Yes, I can.
Otten.
It's Guybrush and LeChuck.
Excellent. Some good retro knowledge in there.
That
It's always
interview
fun to
coming in
see.
handy.
I confused with Lechonk.
Yes, you can check out our interview with Mr. Gilbert about Return to Monkey Island on our site. And with Richard.
Yes.
This year, let me clear the buzzers. I want to make sure that Otten has a chance to buzz in. This year, an Elden Ring player made a name for themselves by appearing in other people's games and
It's I can solo her.
That is incorrect.
Oh, thought that was where that was going. But
In players' games and defeating Melania. What was this player's screen name? Rob.
Let me solo her. I'm pretty
That is
sure,
correct.
right? See, I was wondering if that's where the question was going too, but then I thought it might be a misdirect where it'd be like, what boss did he fight or something, you know? But
Yeah. No.
damn it.
So close. Oh, there's the question for everyone to see.
yeah.
Yeah, I did some looking back in, and I think I might have missed it during the year, but Bandai Namco ended up sending that guy a sword.
They did, yeah.
So cool. What a
And then he
what a-
eventually retired.
hung up the name.
An early retirement.
It was such an interesting story. Like watching it gradually build up, and then he's like, I'm retiring, and did one more.
Some publications named him like Gamer of the Year or something too.
Fucking
Can't remember who it was,
great.
but I was like, that's
It
good
was one of the
stuff.
big ones. I can't
Yeah.
remember who.
I mean, but realistically, how many other gamers could you really think like would actually deserve an award like that?
Don't know. I don't think about gamers.
Fair.
Tunic has an incredible game world where both players and characters are thrown in headfirst and just told to figure it out. What's the primary way that players learn about the story, abilities, and secrets of the world? Rob, you buzzed in first.
Pages of a game manual that you
That
find
is-
in the overworld.
Just one of the reasons why Tunic is the best game that came out this year.
Well, yeah. I can see the argument, sure.
That and the fox is cute.
The fox is very cute.
That's like 90% of the reason.
Yeah, exactly. Gameplay be damned.
No, the gameplay is actually no. I will say, there's a point where you get deep into the puzzles that you just don't care about the combat. You start getting led on by a lot more than that. Here's a fun one for everyone. I play a lot of games throughout the year, but what game led me to rant about its bullshit achievements not being divisible by 5, vowing to delete the game as soon as I rebalanced my gamer score?
Oh,
This was a recent rant.
yeah.
Awesome. Oh, sorry. Rob, go for it.
It was something about despots. Despot something. Right?
That's right.
Oh, fuck. I wish I remembered the name, but I know it's despot something. I think Otten, you remember it, right? Now I primed you to remember the name of the game now, right?
Do I want to give you that?
I mean, he's pretty
Gonna meet
close.
you at half point.
Actually, I said no to Rut on I can solo her for let me solo her. So unfortunately, yes, I will have to pass on this. What, Otten, tell me, what was the game about despots?
I'm pretty sure it's simply Despot's Game.
That is correct. It is in fact despots game.
Damn.
That's right.
There's Scrappy's son of a bitch moment.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I've got a couple in here. Hey guys, which games?
I gotta reset the buzzer.
This. Yep. Which games are these recipes from? Birthday cake, pan-seared tilapia, and vegetables. Sorry, ratatouille and Kronk's spinach puffs. Rob, in immediately.
Disney Dreamlight Valley.
That is, in fact, correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I love playing with that scary sounding Goofy.
Is he a scary sounding Goofy?
I don't know, there's just something a little bit off about the voice.
It's just like you don't think that they got back the normal guy, or
I don't know. There's just something was so creepy about it. Like if you play it for yourself, you'll kind of see what because he's talking about. Like he talks about things where he's like tutorialing you, but
Okay.
also it's goofy.
like
So
vaguely
it's-
threatening.
It's more like I don't believe him saying any of this shit.
It ruins your immersion of the game.
I can't be immersed with my best friend Mickey. Okay, he's ruining my cool hang with Mickey Mouse.
It's just Goofy. Fuck off. Go hang out with Pluto, whatever the
Yeah.
both of you are. So, point check-in. This is right before the final question. Rut is at 13 points. Scrappy is at 15, and Otten is at 11 points. Ooh, I'm gonna say this last question is worth 2 points. No, 3 points.
Hmm.
Let's have a bit of fun. So, for this final question, I want to ask you guys: how many reviews were published on TechRaptor in 2022? I will say for this one, I want you guys to send me the number you think, and we will do it. Price is right. If you go over, that's it. We publish a lot of reviews on TechRaptor. If you are interested in learning about the new games
this
as they come out,
including tabletop reviews, or is this just video game reviews?
this is just video game reviews.
Okay.
Which was difficult because as I was going through and counting them, Rutledge's profile is so borked. It posts 5 per page, but I can tell you that you can look at 51 reviews per page at TechRaptor, except for when Rutledge has posted a review, in which there's only 46 unique entries per page.
Pro tip: there is a way to look up the number without having to count them.
There is.
I need to show you how to do that.
No, he's doing it artisanally.
Well, I was going to go in the back end and look, but because so many have been updated, because we've been doing all of that work to revamp the site, make it look pretty.
You can do it by publish date.
I can't tell.
But if we change the publish date.
Oh, I guess we did.
Yeah.
So no, there isn't
I don't think we've actually
way to do it, right?
Very many, so never mind.
So
All right.
go ahead, take a moment, submit scores. I have Scrappies, I have Ruts, I have Ottens.
Okay.
And Rut said 255. Scrappy said 378. Otten said 210. Otten, what led you to that number?
So I was thinking in years past, we were almost averaging a review once a day, like over the course of a year. Mm-hmm. And I know this year we haven't done as many reviews as before, and I knew it was a decent amount less. So I went, we'll just say like 100 less or so. Okay. I knew we'd average about 300 something before.
He has hit the nail on the head.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hacker.
That's crazy.
Hold on, Stretch. Check your Google Doc right now. Is there an anonymous platypus on that Google Doc?
No, I that's incredible. That is truly incredible.
Dang. So I get the extra $1,000, right, Bob?
Well,
or Drew, I'm sorry.
I said 3 points so that it could have been something between Rut or Rob, so that it wouldn't have ended in a tie.
Now it's 15, 14, 13.
But unfortunately, as we move into the final scores, the winner is Rob,
Hi. Hello.
congratulations.
You did it.
You
Thank
have
you.
won, I think, again. Didn't you win last year? I don't
No,
remember.
I think last year I was in the lead, and then I bet like 1 billion of my points.
Yeah, we
and
could
then
bet.
I think
Oh,
I think
yeah.
Otten won.
Yeah, I think I did because he could bet.
Yeah.
Let's bet our points now. It's the final question.
I'll come up
Okay.
with a new dumb question.
Okay, now I'd like you all to stand back behind the stage for 10 minutes as I thank everyone that I worked with at Sony Santa Monica.
Somebody gonna walk
everyone-
up behind you?
Yeah,
Wait, we need Al Pacino.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
We need Al Pacino to just stand back there kind of awkwardly for 10 minutes.
I'll move here.
Thank you. And then at some point someone hold up a sign that says please wrap up, and we'll be
Yeah.
golden. Yeah.
Please clap.
Excellent. Well, thank you
all
all
that
for
matters is Rutledge came last. That's all that matters.
That's true.
Rutledge is in last place.
leading it every single point.
He was leading the
point
whole
check-in.
way almost.
Yeah.
Well, with that is it from TechRaptor for 2022. We will have a new podcast. Well, this will be coming out.
This comes out that first Monday. So what was that, January 2nd, 3rd?
Yeah,
Right after New Year's.
Yeah.
that's already the end of 2022 for TechRaptor. Welcome to 2023 of TechRaptor.
Yes.
Keep an eye out for our awards. They'll be coming.
Yep, we've got
Yeah.
awards on the way. We've just had a site change.
Stretch.
We are continuing to push into the new year. And with that, if you enjoyed this, then come and check out more of our podcasts. We're doing this every single Monday. And if you want to check out more reviews on gaming, tabletop, everything, then why are you looking so skeptical?
Oh, did we lose Rhett? Can
I
he
don't
not
hear
hear
us.
us?
Oh,
Oh no, he can't hear me. That's
Oh.
fine though.
that's right.
Rut, you probably muted yourself. Well, I will continue wrapping up. Yeah, check us out at techraptor.net. Find us on all of your podcatchers. Thank you very much. Have a good start of your new year.
Yeah, Happy New Year, y'all.